Hey there, wonderful folks. Have you ever wondered if there's a simple food that could help you stay strong, vibrant, and full of energy well into your 60s and beyond? Maybe you've noticed it's harder to keep muscle mass as the years go by, or you're wondering how to fuel your body without feeling sluggish. If that sounds like you, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into something surprising. Why beans? Yes, those humble little powerhouses can outperform eggs for building and maintaining muscle after 60. You might be thinking, beans? Really? I thought eggs were the gold standard for protein, and you're not wrong to question that. Eggs are fantastic. But as we age, our bodies change in ways that make beans a secret weapon for muscle health, energy, and overall vitality. This isn't about dismissing eggs, it's about shining a light on an affordable, versatile food that might just transform how you approach your health. Whether you're lifting weights, walking the dog, or just want to feel stronger carrying groceries, this video is for you. Here's the deal. After 60, muscle loss called sarcopenia can sneak up, making everyday tasks tougher. But the right nutrition can slow that down. And beans have some unique advantages that make them a standout choice. In this video, we're breaking down 5 compelling reasons why beans can be your muscle-building ally, backed by science and tailored to the changes your body's going through. We'll explore how beans support muscle repair, digestion, heart health, and even your wallet, plus how they fit into your lifestyle with ease. Along the way, I'll share practical tips to make beans a delicious part of your day. And we'll hear a couple of stories from folks just like you, who've seen real results. By the end, you'll have a clear plan to harness the power of beans and feel empowered to take charge of your strength. So grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of tea, and let's get started on this journey to better health together. And if you're new here or haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss out on more tips for thriving after 60. Ready? Let's dive into reason number 1. Number 1. Beans deliver high-quality plant-based protein for muscle repair. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at using protein to repair and build muscle, a process called protein synthesis. This is where beans shine. They're packed with high-quality plant-based protein that's gentle on your system and just as effective as animal-based proteins like eggs for muscle maintenance. Here's the science. Beans like lentils, black beans, or chickpeas provide about 15 grams of protein per cooked cup, comparable to 2 large eggs, which offer around 12 grams. But what makes beans special is their amino acid profile. While eggs have all 9 essential amino acids, beans are rich in key ones like lysine, which is critical for muscle repair. Pair beans with a grain like rice or quinoa, and you get a complete protein that rivals eggs. Plus, beans are lower in saturated fat and cholesterol, which is a bonus for your heart. We'll get to that later. Studies like one from the Journal of Nutrition in 2020 show plant-based proteins can support muscle mass in older adults just as effectively as animal proteins when paired with resistance exercise. And here's the kicker. Beans are easier for your body to process as digestion slows with age, reducing that heavy feeling you might get from eggs. Let me tell you about Susan, a 68-year-old retiree who is struggling to keep up with her grandkids. Susan loved her morning eggs but felt sluggish after eating them and noticed her strength was slipping. She started swapping eggs for a lentil soup lunch 3 times a week, combining it with a short strength training routine. Within a month, Susan felt lighter, had more energy, and could lift her grandkids without wincing. Her secret? The steady protein from beans was fueling her muscles without taxing her digestion. So how can you make this work for you? Start by adding a half cup of beans to your meals 3 to 4 times a week. Think black beans in a salad or chickpeas in a stew. Pair them with a whole grain for that complete protein boost. If you're new to beans, try canned low-sodium varieties for convenience. Just rinse them well. And don't worry about fancy recipes. A simple bean and veggie soup can be your go-to. Aim for 20-30 grams of protein per meal, and combine this with light exercise like bodyweight squats or resistance bands to maximize muscle repair. What's one bean dish you're excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's move on to reason number 2. As we age, our digestive system slows down, and that can make it harder for your body to absorb the nutrients needed for muscle health. Enter beans, which are loaded with dietary fiber, something eggs simply can't offer. Fiber is like a superhero for your gut, and it plays a big role in keeping your muscles strong. Here's why. Fiber helps regulate digestion, ensuring your body absorbs nutrients like protein and magnesium efficiently. Beans provide 10 to 15 grams of fiber per cup, while eggs have 0. This fiber keeps your gut moving, prevents constipation, and supports a healthy gut microbiome, which studies like One in Gut Microbes 2021 linked to better muscle function in older adults. A healthy gut means your body can use the protein from beans more effectively to repair muscle tissue. Plus, fiber helps stabilize blood sugar, avoiding energy crashes that can leave you too tired to exercise. Let's meet Robert, a 72-year-old who loved his daily omelets but struggled with constipation and low energy. He started adding pinto beans to his dinners, mixing them with rice and veggies. Within weeks, his digestion improved. He felt more energized, and he could stick to his morning walks, which helped maintain his muscle mass. Robert's story shows how fiber from beans can unlock better nutrient absorption and keep you active. Here's how to make it happen. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of fiber daily, and beans can get you halfway there. Try a bean salad with kidney beans, tomatoes, and spinach for lunch. If gas is a concern, start with small portions like a quarter cup, and gradually increase. Soaking dried beans overnight or rinsing canned beans can also help. Pair this with drinking plenty of water to keep things moving smoothly. And don't skip those walks or light stretches. Movement helps your gut and muscles work together. Does this sound like a change you could make? Share your thoughts below. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Now let's explore reason number 3. Number 3. Beans support heart health, keeping you active for muscle gains. Here's a question. How can you build muscle if your heart isn't strong enough to keep you active? After 60, heart health becomes a priority, and beans have a leg up on eggs here. While eggs are nutritious, their cholesterol content, about 6 milligrams per large egg, can be a concern for some, especially if you're eating multiple eggs daily. Beans, on the other hand, are cholesterol-free and packed with heart-healthy nutrients that keep you moving. The science is clear. Beans are rich in soluble fiber, potassium, and antioxidants, which lower blood pressure, reduce LDL bad cholesterol, and protect your artery. A 2019 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating legumes like beans 4 times a week reduced heart disease risk by 14% in older adults. This matters for muscle health because a strong heart means better blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your muscles during exercise. Eggs, while heart healthy in moderation, don't offer the same cardiovascular benefit. Here's a practical tip. Replace one egg-based meal with beans 3 times a week. Try a chickpea curry with spinach or a black bean taco. Aim for 400–500 milligrams potassium daily from beans to support blood pressure. Lentils and white beans are great choices. Pair this with 20 minutes of brisk walking or light cycling to boost circulation. If you're on a low-sodium diet, check labels on canned beans and opt for no-salt added versions. What's one heart-healthy habit you're ready to try? Drop it in the comment. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's jump into reason number 4. Have you ever felt the pinch of grocery bills when trying to eat healthy? Eggs are relatively affordable, but their prices can fluctuate. And if you're buying organic or free-range, costs add up. Beans, however, are a budget superstar, making it easier to stick to a muscle-building diet without breaking the bank. Here's the breakdown. A pound of dried beans costs about $1 and yields 5 to 6 cups cooked, enough for multiple meals. Compare that to eggs, where a dozen might cost $3 at $5, and you're eating 2 or 3 per meal. Beans also have a long shelf life, so you can stock up without waste. Economically, this makes beans a sustainable choice for consistent protein intake, which is key for muscle maintenance. A 2022 study in Nutrients highlighted that affordable plant-based proteins like beans support dietary adherence in older adults, leading to better health outcomes. Plus, beans are versatile. You can make soups, salads, or even burgers without needing expensive ingredients. To make this work, buy dried beans in bulk and cook a big batch weekly. Use a slow cooker for ease. Try recipes like a 3-bean chili or lentil patties to keep things exciting. Freeze leftovers in portions to save time. Pair your bean meals with affordable veggies like carrots or cabbage to stretch your dollar further. Consistency is key, so plan 2 to 3 bean-based meals weekly to keep protein intake steady without straining your budget. How do you save on groceries while eating healthy? Share your tips below. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Now let's wrap up with reason number 5. Number 5. Beans fit your lifestyle with versatility and ease. After 60s, simplicity matters, and beans are incredibly versatile, making it easy to incorporate them into your life. Unlike eggs, which are mostly a breakfast or snack food, beans can star in any meal. Soups, salads, sides, or even desserts, like black bean brownie. Here's why this matters. As we age, lifestyle factors like time, energy, and even appetite influence what we eat. Beans are easy to prepare, store, and adapt to your taste. They're also filling, which helps with portion control and prevents overeating, supporting muscle maintenance by keeping your weight stable. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who ate legumes regularly reported better dietary satisfaction, making it easier to stick to healthy eating. Beans also come in countless varieties: black, pinto, navy, lentils, each with unique flavors to keep your meals exciting. Here's how to make it happen. Start with 1 new bean recipe a week. Try a lentil soup for dinner or mashed chickpeas for a sandwich spread. Use canned beans for quick meals, or batch cook dried beans for the week. Experiment with spices like cumin or turmeric to match your taste. If chewing is an issue, blend beans into soups or dips for easier eating. And don't forget to pair beans with light activity, like a 15-minute walk to keep your muscles engaged. What's a bean recipe you're curious to try? Let me know in the comment. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. We started with how beans deliver high-quality plant-based protein that's gentle on your system, fueling muscle repair without the heaviness of eggs. Then we explored how their fiber boosts digestion and nutrient absorption, keeping your gut happy and your muscles strong. We saw how beans support heart health, giving you the energy to stay active. We also talked about their budget-friendly nature, making healthy eating sustainable. And finally, we celebrated their versatility, fitting seamlessly into your lifestyle with endless recipe options. What stood out to you today? Maybe it's Susan's story of gaining energy with lentils, or Robert's journey to better digestion with pinto beans. Or perhaps it's the idea that a humble, affordable food can do so much for your strength and vitality. I hope you feel empowered to give beans a try, whether it's a cozy soup or a zesty salad. Your muscles, heart, and wallet will thank you. Here's my challenge for you. Pick 1 tip from today, like adding a half cup of beans to a meal, or trying a new recipe, and give it a go this week. Share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you learned or what you're excited to try. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll dive into another simple way to thrive after. Thank you so much for joining me today. You're amazing, and I'm so grateful to have you in this community. See you next